What's up guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Joel Sam. If you're new here, as always, I invite you to subscribe to this channel where I post a lot of financial tips, money making tips online that will help you become financially free so that you can meet all your goals, targets and aspirations in life. In today's video, I want to introduce you to 3 very effective ways of getting 5-star reviews on Fiverr.com. These are very smart ways guaranteed to work only if you have put in the necessary things in place. Okay, so we are talking about effective SEO strategy, we are talking about effective descriptions and effective profile arrangement, things we have discussed in previous videos. Once all those things have been put in place, these 3 methods are guaranteed to get you 5-star reviews very quickly and more orders on a very consistent basis. So please stay tuned, it's going to be an exciting one. So the first one I want to talk about is a method that I didn't know myself, but I read and found out it has worked for so many people. I in fact asked some of my students to try it and it has worked effectively for them. What is this method? This method is purchasing your own gigs. Now I know it sounds a bit shady, but hear me out. Now the thing is that Fiverr is against sellers holding multiple accounts. You can only hold one account at a time. So what you are going to do is you are going to create a different account with different details, and you are going to use that account to purchase gigs from your original account and leave yourself 5-star reviews. Now you can do this with multiple accounts, you can vary the nationalities, you can vary the countries, but the idea is to give yourself 5-star reviews so that the algorithm can push your gig further up the search ranking. That is all that you are interested in. You are interested in more buyers seeing your profile, and so the 5-star reviews are something that is very, very important, and you might want to try this method. I have in the description below a link to Fiverr.com that will enable you to create a brand new Fiverr account with completely different details. Okay, you don't have to use the same details you have used in creating your original Fiverr account, because once Fiverr figures that out, they are going to block you and permanently ban you from the platform. So don't take that risk. Use the link below to open a new account in a different nationality, maybe different name, a pseudonym, something different, okay, and then use that account to purchase your gigs on your original account, okay, so that you can get yourself the 5-star reviews that are needed for the algorithm to push you further up the search rankings. This method works very effectively. In fact, for one student of mine, she did it for about 10 times. Once she had 10 5-star reviews, the algorithm just pushed her up further. Organic buyers began to flow in and place orders with her, and now she's enjoying a very successful and thriving Fiverr career. This is something that is not far away from you. A lot of you are complaining that you are not getting orders, you are seeing no traction. This method is guaranteed to work very effectively, so try it today and it may turn your Fiverr career around. The second method, which is very effective to get yourself 5-star reviews and consistent orders, is joining social media groups that relate to the niche that you are in. So if you are a graphic designer, you have to look for social media groups on Facebook, on LinkedIn, okay, about graphic designing that contain like-minded graphic designers. Become an active member of the group and contribute to discussions, contribute, meaningful posts that are going to add value to the members of the group. And once you have established that legitimacy as a member of the group who is useful and helpful, you can then begin to share the links to your Fiverr gigs. Tell them that, guys, I offer this service on Fiverr. I think you might want to work with me. I think you might like the work I do. If you're interested, just follow the link, order my gig, and I would enjoy doing business with you. Because you have already established that history of effectiveness and usefulness to the group, it's not going to be hard for the group members to say, oh, let me click this link and see what this guy is up to. So it's a very effective way of marketing your gig. Relatedly, you can also message members of the group privately and engage them. Tell them that this is a service you offer and you would like it if they could order from you if they need that service. It's a very, very effective way. Depending on the niche you are in, you have to find target groups on Facebook. So if you are a transcriber, for example, as I am, you might want to look for a group that contains content creators like YouTubers, like video makers, people who may need transcripts. Now, transcripts may be used for subtitles. Sometimes you're watching a video and you see the subtitle text there. It first goes through a transcriber who transcribes the audio or the video, and the transcript is what is then converted into the subtitle. So you might want to join such a group, and then as time goes on, you let the members know that you are a professional transcriber. This is a service you offer. You probably show them a portfolio of the work you have done, and once they are convinced, they'll work with you. You begin a very successful Fiverr career. So this method works very effectively. There's a second part to joining social media groups, and the second part has to do with joining social media groups that contain Fiverr sellers like yourself. Now, the quick way to go about it is to go to Facebook or LinkedIn and then search Fiverr group or Fiverr seller group. You're going to find so many of these groups with over 100,000 members, and what you have to do is you have to join these groups and you have to share the link to your gig. Now, you do that asking the members to please follow the link to your gig and favorite your gig. Now, when you go on Fiverr, there's a heart button, which is actually the gig favorite button. What happens is that the more gig favorites you have, the more the algorithm pushes you up the search ranking so that more buyers can see you and place orders from you. So you find out that the most successful gigs selling on the Fiverr platform have the highest number of gig favorites. You can look to see some have 200, some have 1,000, some have 1,500, some have 5,000. So many gig favorites because the algorithm interprets it to mean that people are interested in your gig and are actually favoring it so that the next time they come to the platform, they can purchase from you. So you are joining these groups, with the intention of asking the members who are sellers like you to follow your link and then favorite your gig. They don't have to purchase your gig. They don't have to do anything, review you or anything. They just have to press that heart button and favorite your gig, because at the end of the day, the algorithm is going to pick it and push your gigs forward so that you get more buyers and consequently more 5-star ratings. The final very effective method for getting 5-star ratings on Fiverr is sharing your gigs on QUORA. Now, QUORA is a platform that enables people to ask questions and answer questions, but there's a problem. QUORA actually doesn't like it when people share links to Fiverr gigs. They'll block you from the site. So there's an effective way to go about this, and I learned this actually from a Nigerian YouTuber called Daniel's Hustle. You can check his YouTube channel out. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. He talks a lot about Fiverr freelancing and a lot about affiliate marketing. I'm learning so much from him. So he introduced me to this method, and in this strategy, you go on the Fiverr platform and you search for the 5 best sellers in that space. So if you're a transcriber, you go on Fiverr and you look for the 5 best sellers, the sellers with the highest number of ratings. Or you go on you go on Fiverr, and if you're a graphic designer, you go and look for the 5 best graphic designers. Or if you are a voiceover artist, you go and you look for the 5 best voiceover actors. Now, what you do is that you then create a document, a Microsoft Word document, and you list these sellers over there as the best you have encountered on the platform. Okay, so you list the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, and here is what you are going to do next. You are going to list your gig as the 6th one, because this is what is going to happen. Once the person clicks the first gig and sees that the seller is actually very good, the person clicks the second one, sees the seller is actually very good, third one, very good, fourth one, very good, fifth one, very good, the person is going to be convinced that the 6th one is also going to be very good. And you can even include in the document the fact that the 6th gig offers, the same quality of service but for much cheaper. And what is going to happen is that if 1,000 people click that document to read its content and 500 people decide to click the links to see exactly what you're about, you're going to get at least 100 people clicking your gig to, if not place an order from you, engage you to see what kind of service you can offer. Now, QUORA has a very high conversion rate because a lot of people go there to ask questions and a lot of people go there to give answers. So this is what you are going to do. You are actually going to answer a question on Fiverr. So you have some people asking questions about where can I get the best gig to buy on Fiverr concerning graphic designing, or where can I get the best transcriber on Fiverr, or where can I get the best voice actor on Fiverr. What you are going to do is you are going to look for such questions, and then you are going to type in your answer. Say, I have been on Fiverr for a while, I have engaged a lot of sellers, and I have been pleased with the kind of work they have given me. So for this reason, I have compiled a list of the best sellers. It's in this document, and if you click the document, you find the link there and you are good to go. Or you can leave the document in the Google Drive folder, and then you are going to drop the link to that Google Drive folder so that the people who are reading your answer will click the links in the folder and then will discover your gig. You have to follow it precisely this way because QUORA frowns upon sharing Fiverr links in their answer box or whatever it is. They are strictly against it. So this is a way of, dancing around the system to get what you want from it. Alright guys, so this is the end of today's video. The 3 most effective ways of gaining 5-star reviews on Fiverr. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I was resourceful and helpful to you, and I hope these tips are going to generate amazing results for you as freelancers on Fiverr.com. I'll see you again in my next video. Stay blessed, stay successful, stay positive. I'll see you again. Peace out.